Okay guys, I hope y'all had a great Christmas and are going to have a good New Year. We had a great Christmas with our boys. Mom made that yummy turkey and they ate it up. So back to boat work. We had a few things to fix on the boat. Fix some water gauges. A little honky engineering to do that. She can now lift up the freezer lid, so that really helps.
That was a workout every time I tried to get in there.
And we found another boat leak, or she found it and we fixed it. So just I'm gonna have to go through here and check all the hose clamps, which I thought I did, but I guess I missed that one. So let's get into this. So we have an issue on this boat with our gauges, and I'm gonna try to fix it. And let me take you a closer look at what I'm looking at here. I don't have these turned on right now, so I gotta turn them on. But our tank indicator, when you switch between tanks, it doesn't show you the true reading. It just shows you really it's not working. Tank, this would be our port, our starboard, which is empty. This is our aft tank, which is full, or mostly full. And this is our fuel tank, which shows empty. I haven't tried putting more fuel in this yet, so may have to give that a whirl. We'll do the port front tank and see if we can get that online. So coming from here, this is where our gauges are. This is our port tank right here. I'm gonna have to vacuum this out before I start monkeying around in here and get crap in our tank. I have to remove that whatever it's the measurement thing to see if it's hung up or broken. So our float is not floating. So you see here, gauge goes up, floats right there. Put the float down, gauge is down, up, down. So either I got to put something, make that flow again, or I have to buy a new sending unit. So I got me a bit of a honky customized solution. Go use bobbers to get that thing to flow again. With it together, looks like this. So I cut the bobber in half because it's very small float to have on it. Now let's stick it in. Let's see if I can do this with one hand. So I have my bobbers on the end and they're tied on with fishing line. I know it's high-tech solution here. And get them down into the tank. There we go. And look at the gauge. I'm pulling it up and it is floating. So that shows my tank is almost halfway full. So right now I just have this thing hand tight, and I did have to use a wrench to get it out of there. But let's look at our gauge now. You see our gauge, it's at a half. I'm gonna add water. So I'm out here on the port side. This is the tank we fixed. It is a beautiful day out here, but here, let's add some water. Put the water in. Let's turn this down. Let's go inside, see what it's doing. So we're adding water. Let's see, it's a 50-gallon tank, so it's probably going to take a while. Okay, now we're almost at 3/4. If you look, our water is right there. So, because when we get on the hook, we have to figure out how much water we use while we're here. So when we're out on the hook, we can hopefully not run out of water. So now we're going to turn off our aft tank and we're going to turn on our port tank. So this way. And this way. There. Okay, don't worry about the dishes there. Yes, we do eat, but in our smiley sponge. Turn this water on. Works. We're on the port tank and we're going to see how the gauge works. Now I'm going to do the aft tank, which is right there. I only have 1, 2, 3 tanks and also the black water tanks I gotta do. I'm not looking forward to black water tanks. So I'm gonna hopefully finish this one up. I've only got one more bobber, so hopefully that's the problem back there. And yeah, and we'll come back and show the results on the current tank we fixed. If it goes down to 0 and we still have water, or we don't have water and it's not at 0 yet, all concerns. Okay, we got the outside one working now.
Why am I in it?
The newer ones were fixed with the newer broken ones because they're just waterlogged as the old one outside, which is original. But it was a pain in the butt to get to. But let me turn you around and show you what our aft tank is looking like now. So now we're seeing some water register on, you see 3, that's our aft tank, water tank. So that's a good thing. It's still going up. I'm not going to fill all the way up because I'm going to let the I had to recalk this one. Let's go check out that caulk job because I'm not good at it. Okay, we're in the back lazarette on the boat. I can't say that right. And down here, all the way down there is where that one was. That was a pain in the butt to get to. And don't judge me on my caulk job, but I did remove the old caulk and clean it up, and hopefully this here is really good. And I'm just using dab. So this or what is this, kiwi seal. So hopefully this holds up pretty good. I'll probably have to be fixing this in the future, but now I only have one more water tank. Gotta put some fuel in the fuel tank to see if that's broke, and the black water tanks. I am dreading the black water tanks. Okay, so my wife can't open the freezer. This is gone, and we're also missing a clamp for one side, so I've got wire I'm going to use to tie up on one side and the actual C-clamp on the other. So let's get this installed. This is how we hold it open if we want to keep it open for a long time. This is not a good solution. So now I'm going to tie this open so we can begin. And yes, we're about due for a grocery run, but let's get this. You have to install these with them expanded. You can't collapse them by hand. So I'm going to put the bottom on first because it's the hardest to get to. And this is a little C-clamp right here. Let's see if I can get that in there. Looks like that thing needs to be tightened up down there. Give Phillips head. Oh, it's cracked. Wow. Nice. So another thing to fix. I think it's somebody pushing this open too hard. Oh, there it got on. Yeah, that's gonna have to be fixed. Fun. Down the top, we're just going to slide this on, and I'll wrap some wire around it. We'll see if this works. Okay, I have one little wire wrapped around it. That should work. It won't come off, and it's not going to get you. Bend it around here a little bit more, because I would hate for somebody to get cut by this. There we go. Now it's not going to move. Now let's take it down and see if it works. Okay, at least it holds open. Now let's see if it closes. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Let's see if I can pick it open with one hand. Oh, wow. Yeah. Oh, I like that. Okay, my wife is going to give it a whirl.
Oh my god.
It came up. That's probably how the bottom got cracked. So I still have to probably fix that someday. But we can't let it flip up that fast.
It used to be a pain in my butt. Okay, so I have to like guide it now. Looks like we need to go grocery shopping.
My wife, she's taking care of the wood in this boat. Old English.
Yeah, it gets the worn out look off and conditions it, and the scratches come out.
Looks good.
You gotta take care of your boat.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks really good. And there we have a sea turtle making its presence known. Threw some lettuce in there, hopefully it sees that. But it seems to be eating all the grass out there. The tide's coming in, so I gotta take the dog out before that comes in. Not gonna eat the lettuce. Something will. Okay, and I'm kind of selfish for the reason I fixed the fridge or the freezer. That's where all the meat is. Tonight is meatless beans, which is awesome. We can run a crock pot on this boat, still make power. So that is a good thing. Because I'm testing out not running on shore power. But oh, that still smells so delish. So while I'm fixing things, my wife found another water leak on the AC, and it's back here in our back cabinet where it actually goes out of the boat. Okay, not much left of that hose clamp. I'm gonna look at the hose. Yeah, I need to cut my fingernails. Look at the hose and see if it's damaged anywhere. It doesn't feel to be. And that one doesn't seem to be leaking. So just put a new hose clamp on it and turn it on. Okay, that guy's not leaking now, so this is done. Let's see what else is on the list. We still have more to do. We're gonna check them. We're actually gonna show our water usage and the gauges, how it's going down, because we can get to that in this video. We're almost real time. We just fixed it, but we'll get that in the next video. Also, be sure to check out this girl's recipes. They're on our website, link down below, or you can just watch the videos here. If you find somebody yummy, or you see something yummy, go ahead and click that link and make it. So
They're good.
they are. And if you like our channel, subscribe. It's down there. If you like our videos, hit that like button. Also down there, looks like this. And y'all please take care.